My dear, they hate your honesty. I crave it like oxygen. They say you're too intense. I say finally, someone who feels as much as I do. They call you difficult. I call you divine. You break silence like it's a weapon. I watch in awe. They call you loud. I call it soul volume. Your rawness terrifies them. It awakens me. You're not dramatic. You just refuse to swallow pain silently. You don't sugarcoat. You soul speak. That's why I trust you. They can't handle your storms. I walk into them willingly. I love how you never beg to be liked. You don't dim down. You set rooms on fire. They said you're too much. I said, finally, enough for me. You overthink. I adore how deeply you care. You speak before it's pretty. I find truth in your chaos. They run from your truth. I kneel to it. You interrupt peace with purpose. You say what others swallow. That's your magic. You don't ask for forgiveness when you're real. They want quiet. You give earthquakes. They don't understand your silence. I write sonnets in it. You break rules. I break patterns to love you. Your bluntness cuts lies wide open. They call you weird. I call you holy. I fell for the fire everyone warned me about. You don't care to be understood, only felt. You cry mid-sentence. I call that sacred timing. You don't make sense. You make impact. You don't follow etiquette. You follow truth. I love that you confront love with fire. You don't apologize for your scars. You feel before you filter. You ruin shallow moments with real ones. You offend liars and comfort prophets. Your eyes say what cowards hide. They call it overreacting. I call it holy reaction. You don't pretend joy. You challenge me in ways that heal. You don't protect os eos. You protect truth. They say you overshare. I call it soul bearing. I love how you walk away mid-lie. Your rage is righteous. You don't fake forgiveness. They hate how direct you are. I crave your clarity. You don't play it safe. Your wounds speak fluent poetry. You scream when others smile. I call that sacred rebellion. You don't flirt. You reveal. Your laugh offends the lifeless. You don't hide the ache. You wear it like royalty. I love that you make silence feel full. Your rebellion tastes like freedom. They hate how fast you leave. I love how you never beg. You leave when most beg to stay. You see red flags and wave back. They hate your solitude. I respect your stillness. Your chaos feels more honest than their peace. They say you love too hard. I say you love right. You spit truth like sacred venom. You shatter illusions just by breathing. They fear your depth. I drown in it willingly. You make pain poetic. You don't heal quietly. You roar. You're not dramatic. You're divine thunder. You never perform. You arrive. Your darkness makes others flinch. I call it divine ink. You scare the shallow. You whisper things that silence screams. You're not misunderstood. You're misnamed. They say you don't fit in. I say you were sent. You ask questions that burn egos. You choose truth over comfort every time. I love how you love, like it's your last breath. You don't beg for space, you claim it. You don't fear loneliness, you turn it into prayer. You don't get smaller for anyone. Your honesty tastes like thunder. You cry in public. I call that brave. They say you're wild. I say you're free. You carry heartbreak like a crown. If this touched your soul, don't scroll. Like, comment your favorite quote and subscribe for more. You make shame look like art. They hate your fire. I dance in it. You don't ask for permission to exist. Your truth doesn't blink. You've been told to calm down. I say never. You make destruction look divine. You don't tolerate, only resonate. Your tears are sacred scripture. You demand realness. I love that. Your anger has boundaries. You vanish like a lesson. You walk away when love stops listening. You don't explain your pain, you embody it. You love like a war prayer. They avoid your depth. I drown with devotion. You remind me that chaos can be holy. You don't shrink, you shock. You break hearts with honesty. They left because you were real. I stayed because of it. You never needed to be softer, just witnessed.